Have you ever wondered if the things that go bump in the night might be more than just your imagination? In the silent corners of your mind, where the shadows of fear and curiosity intertwine, there exist stories of the inexplicable, the chilling, and the downright terrifying. These are the tales whispered in hushed tones around campfires, shared in the dim light of sleepovers, passed down from generation to generation. They are the urban legends that infuse the everyday with an undercurrent of unease, a primal reminder of the darker side of human nature and the unknown. Urban legends, by their very nature, are a product of our collective consciousness. They are a testament to our innate fascination with the macabre, our need to explain the unexplainable. Often they are just stories, a form of modern folklore that serves to entertain, to caution, to scare. But what happens when these tales, these fragments of fear and fantasy, cross the border into reality? What happens when the monsters from your nightmares are no longer confined to the realm of imagination? In this dark journey we are about to embark on, we will explore the bone-chilling instances where urban legends have turned out to be horribly true. Each tale is a labyrinth of fear and fact, a chilling reminder that the line between the real and the unreal is often blurred, and sometimes completely erased. We will delve into the eerie tales of love lost to the grave, of dolls with eyes that seem to follow your every move, of phone numbers that spell a deadly curse, and many more. Each story is a thread in the tapestry of our collective fears, a chilling testament to the haunting truth that sometimes life can be stranger and far more terrifying than fiction. So, as we venture into the shadowy world of urban legends and their chilling realities, I urge you to keep an open mind, but more importantly, to keep your courage close at hand. For the truth, as you will soon discover, can often be far more terrifying than any tale spun from the loom of imagination. Prepare yourself as we peel back the layers of fiction and confront the terrifying reality. The tale of the corpse bride, a ghostly figure in a wedding dress, has haunted generations. But what if she was more than just a specter of folklore? Imagine a woman, radiant in her wedding gown, her heart brimming with joy and anticipation. Yet, as fate would have it, her happiness is short-lived. On the eve of her nuptials, she succumbs to an unknown malady, leaving her loved ones in inconsolable grief. In accordance with tradition, she is buried in her wedding dress, an emblem of the life she was meant to live. But the tale takes a horrifying turn when it's revealed that she was not dead, but in a deep coma. She wakes up, trapped within a confining dark coffin, her screams of terror muffled by the unforgiving earth above her. The legend goes that she clawed at the coffin lid until her fingers bled, her breaths growing shallow, her heart pounding in her chest, until finally she succumbs to her grisly fate, the wedding dress now a shroud of eternal slumber. The corpse bride, a chilling tale spun around campfires and whispered in hushed tones, is a spine-tingling story that sends chills down the spine, but brace yourself for the chilling reality. This macabre tale is not mere folklore. It's rooted in a horrifying incident that occurred in the 19th century. A woman, named Octavia Hatcher, fell into a coma and was mistakenly pronounced dead. She was buried alive, just like the corpse bride of the legend. The realization came too late, her agonizing fate discovered only when similar cases of the illness resulted in temporary comas. When they exhumed her grave, they found the coffin lid scratched and her face frozen in a gruesome mask of terror. The corpse bride was not just an eerie tale, but a horrifying testament to a real-life tragedy. Next time you hear a chilling tale of the corpse bride, remember, truth can be stranger and far more terrifying than fiction. A child's toy, an innocent plaything, or a vessel for something far more sinister. Let's delve into the chilling tale of the Watchful Doll. Once upon a time, in a quaint little neighborhood, the talk of the town was of a doll. Not just any doll, but one that seemed to possess a life of its own. The children whispered of how it moved in the night when no one was watching, of how its eyes seemed to follow them around the room. Laughter was replaced with silence, playtime with fear. The adults dismissed it as children's wild imagination, until one day the unimaginable happened. The doll was found in a place where it shouldn't have been, a place where no child had taken it. The whispers grew louder, the fear more palpable. The doll was no longer a source of joy, but a symbol of dread. But the truth, as it often does, came out in the most unexpected way. It wasn't a ghost or a demon that gave the doll its life. No, it was something far more unsettling. Hidden within the doll behind its glassy eyes was a tiny camera recording every move, every secret it was privy to. A toy, a child's most trusted confidant, turned into a traitor. The innocent plaything had turned into a watchful sentinel. The doll was not haunted, it was a haunting presence. This may sound like a tale spun from the darkest corners of a horror writer's mind, but it's not. This urban legend was rooted in reality, a chilling reminder that sometimes the real world can be far more terrifying than any ghost story. The Watchful Doll was not a figment of imagination, but a horrifying truth. So, the next time you look at a doll, remember this tale. Look into its glassy eyes and wonder, is it just an innocent toy? Or is it watching you, recording your every move? Be wary of the toys that watch, for they may be watching you. A phone number, a simple string of digits, could it really carry a curse? Let's delve into this unsettling urban legend that has managed to send chills down the spine of many. Picture this. You're handed a new phone, and with it, a new phone number. Little did you know, this seemingly harmless string of digits carried a sinister secret. It was a number tainted with a dark history, a number that bore a curse. The story began with the first owner of this number, a successful businessman who, despite his wealth and success, met an untimely end under mysterious circumstances. The number then passed on to its next owner, a high-profile lawyer. Like clockwork, this lawyer too was claimed by an inexplicable tragedy. As the number passed from one hand to another, the pattern continued. Each person who held this number in their possession met an ill-fated end. The string of inexplicable deaths gave birth to whispers of a curse, a malevolent force that clung to the number like a specter. But surely, this is just an urban legend, right? A chilling tale spun from coincidences and human fear of the unknown. Yet, what if I told you this story was not mere fiction, but a horrifying reality? In the early 2000s, a Bulgarian mobile phone company issued a phone number that was later retired for the very reasons we've been discussing. The number, ending in 8888, was owned by a line of individuals who all met untimely deaths, causing the company to suspend the number indefinitely. The inexplicable correlation between this number and the tragic fate of its owners left many questioning the line between reality and superstition. Could a simple string of digits really carry such a malevolent force? Or is it a mere coincidence, a cruel twist of fate? Remember, not all threats are tangible. Sometimes they can be as intangible as a string of digits. As our journey through the dark corners of reality comes to an end, the chilling truth stands bare. We began with the haunting truth, a tale that wove itself around the very fabric of our understanding, transforming the familiar into the alien. Then, we ventured into the tragic tale of the corpse bride, a chilling reminder that love and obsession can twist into a macabre dance of death. Our path led us to the Watchful Doll, an object of innocent charm turned into a vessel of ceaseless vigilance, an eerie reminder of the fine line separating the animate from the inanimate, a line that once crossed leaves us in a world that is far from the comforting realm of the familiar. The cursed phone number was our next stop, a tale of unending torment transmitted through the hum of a telephone line, a chilling testament to the fact that our modern tools of communication can become conduits for inexplicable horrors, echoing with the despairing cries of the unseen. These aren't just stories, my friends. These are fragments of an unsettling reality, shards of truth hidden within the fabric of our everyday lives. They serve as dreadful reminders that the world around us is far more complex and far more terrifying than we often dare to acknowledge. The realization that these urban legends, these whispered tales of terror, can be true, shakes our understanding of the world. It dislodges the bedrock of certainty we comfortably stand upon, plunging us into a sea of doubt and unease. Our minds reel at the implications. The psychological impact of such a realization is profound and deeply unsettling. Life, as it seems, is not always as we perceive it to be. The mundane and the macabre, the ordinary and the extraordinary often coexist, hidden from our view, lurking in the shadows of our perceived reality. So, the next time you dismiss an urban legend as mere folklore, remember horror often lurks in the shadows of reality. Before we bid adieu, we have one last tale to share. It's the story of the final whisper, a chilling tale that serves as a stark reminder of our fragile mortality. In the quiet town of Murmuring Meadows, residents have reported receiving a soft whisper in their ear when they are alone at home. The whisper is always the same, a barely audible goodbye. The chilling part is, whoever hears this whisper dies under mysterious circumstances within a week. The victims are found with a peaceful smile on their face, as if they had accepted their fate. No signs of struggle, no signs of fear. It's as if death had whispered in their ear, giving them a gentle warning before it came to claim them. The local authorities are baffled. The town is gripped with fear, and the whisper continues. So the next time you are alone and hear a soft whisper in your ear, pay heed. It might just be your final whisper. This is the world we live in, where the line between the real and the unreal often blurs, where horror isn't confined to the pages of a book or the frames of a movie. It's real, it's out there, and it's far more terrifying than we can ever imagine. And with that, we come to the end of our chilling journey through urban legends. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel Ghostly Legends for more spine-tingling tales. Remember, the world is full of stories and not all of them have happy endings.